Hi, welcome to Centerville Reports today. I'm Maureen Russell Hodson. This has to be one of our favorite shows because it's all about Christmas and ways that you can go about your shopping. And here to tell us more about the TWIGS Sugarplum Festival of Trees, we have Stephanie Palmer, who is the auction sponsors chair, Michelle Morrison, designer tree co-chair, and Emily Weddick, who is the chair of the whole event. And thank you, ladies, for being here. As I said, we love having you on because not only are you lovely ladies to talk to, but you always bring beautiful Christmas decorations and really kick off the holiday season. So this year's event, no different. It's coming up this weekend, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's in its 48th year. TWIGS was founded 50 years ago.
And for folks who aren't familiar, TWIGS stands for what?
Terrific Women in Giving. And they used to equate it to like the hospital was the trunk of a tree, and then all of these little groups were the branches. That's how we actually started out. And that's why they called them TWIGS. And so each twig can be anywhere from 6 gals to 30. It just depends on how many they have. And individually, they run projects during the year, but our big fun event, I mean, we have a wonderful golf outing now, but the most memorable, the most traditional is the Sugarplum.
Yeah, the awe-inspiring, wow, I want to go.
And that started out just the Sugarplum shop. About maybe 10 years into it or so, they added this Festival of Trees. They had seen it in Columbus and other places, and we started out with that. And it was just kind of a cocktail night and a preview. And now it's developed into
a major event.
Signature
event for you all, right?
This year we're calling it Mingle and Jingle. That has to do with Emily over there.
Okay, and you like to mingle and jingle.
Get up and move around.
You've been known to do both.
So new things are always added. Some things go, some things don't go.
So if you were there last year or 2 years ago, it's a new thing. I mean, it's always going to be changing and evolving every year.
Yes. My job has specifically been to get monetary sponsors. And we have a list, and I've had a committee this year, and they've gone out pounding the beat, trying to get people to give anything from $50 to $5,000. And so
all the money is going toward what?
We have our pledge, and maybe you could tell about the pledge.
I would love to. Our pledge is a 4-year pledge. It started last year, so we're in the 2nd year of it, and our goal is to raise $1 million for the Comprehensive Cancer Care Center at the hospital, because they're building the new 8-story patient tower.
It's all for Children's Hospital.
Right. And one of the floors will be completely dedicated to taking care of children who have cancer, because right now they have to go to different parts of the hospital, for outpatient or to see a doctor. So they're traveling to all different locations. And this is going to be so much better because they'll all be in all those services will be in one spot for them, so that they're not being exposed to, other children, because they can easily pick up illnesses and things like that. So
you all are in year 2 of a 4-year commitment.
Yes.
And going to make it? Going to make that goal? Sounds like we're trying.
Oh, we are.
I think we will.
It was scary at first when it was presented. It was our biggest one.
So everything we make goes directly back to the hospital.
Correct.
So not only will you go and have a great family event and do some shopping and just see some really cool trees, but you're also helping a very worthy cause. Let's walk through people through the variety of events, because it really is a whole weekend. You ladies must be exhausted come Monday.
Well, our fingers are glued together, but
but other than that,
when I went to the beauty shop a couple weeks ago, one of the gals looked at me and said, "You've been doing TWIGS stuff." I said, "Why?" She says, "You've got glitter all over your face."
Oh, it's a good look for you, though, I'll bet. So again, we want to say it kicks off this weekend. So it starts on Friday night. And somebody want to walk us through each event?
Sure.
Is that going to be for you, Emily?
Sure. Friday night is the Mingle and Jingle, which was formerly known as the Gala.
Okay.
We will have games. We'll have different food stations. We'll have a DJ. The large prize, if you win one of the games, you'll get a raffle ticket, and that'll go in $500 cash prize.
Okay.
We'll have silent auction. We'll have live auction. And, of course, you can bid on the trees. And then Saturday we'll have the ladies' luncheon. Silent auction, live auction. It's open to the public.
Now, are these separate auction items? From
They
what you had
are.
Friday
We
night?
have
Okay.
separate auction items for each closed event.
Okay.
That are by reservation only. Now, it is open all weekend for the public. Like, walk in. You can go into the boutique and buy stuff that we've made. You can bid on trees. You can go into Nutcracker Sweets. So we've got the luncheon Sunday or Saturday, and then Saturday night we have a new event, the Prince and Princess Ball.
Okay.
We thought it would be fun to have a kids event.
Nice.
So they can come dressed up if they want. They can come in jeans. They can come in a Halloween costume.
And so for what age group is that?
I mean, any age group.
Okay.
There will be a DJ. There will be multiple games for them to play. There's going to be a photo booth. We're doing an ice cream bar, and that's from 6:30 to 8:30. And then Sunday we've got our 2 seatings with Breakfast with Santa at 9 and 11:30.
And all of this takes place at the Presidential, right?
Presidential Banquet Center. It's open 9 to 3 to the public, Saturday and Sunday.
And you can go to these events now. I mean, you can get online and buy tickets.
Correct. You can buy tickets up until Wednesday night.
Okay.
You can go online. The website is...
I think we have it up on
You
the
have it?
screen because
Okay.
I know it's a little bit, it's long. But if you go to childrensdayton.org, and then you can find it from there. SFOT. So that's Sugarplum
Festival.
Right.
Trees.
Festival trees.
Easy enough.
Right.
Okay. So you're probably, those of you who are watching, thinking, oh my gosh, those trees. We don't typically have a set like this. We're really lucky. So tell us about these trees and how these trees are involved.
There are, Michelle is in charge of designer trees, and she could tell you what those are.
Designer trees are any trees that are 4 feet or taller.
Okay.
So they can go up to 9 feet, or by the time they get some of the decorations on
And
the
do
top,
they?
sometimes.
Do they get that big? I mean, we
sometimes
have
we
them.
have, yeah, we do
Yeah.
have
What
trees
What was
that are
that
9
paper
feet
one
tall.
last year? Was it like
That was
8
pretty
feet?
tall. I don't remember, but it was
tall.
tall.
And we'll be showing some photos of some. Well, there's a gorgeous tree too. Yeah.
But so in that area, and it's open for bidding. It starts at 6 o'clock at the Mingle and Jingle on Friday night.
Bid on the designer trees.
Right, and then that's open until 3 o'clock on Sunday. So
Okay.
the public coming through, and it is free to the public just to come in and look at the trees, they can bid on the trees also.
Oh, so you can just go and just and really get yourself in the holiday spirit and just
Yes.
go look at trees.
Yes. But
And
along
then
with
find one that you might like, you can bid. Okay.
And along with trees, though, it's not just trees, it's also wreaths, mantelpieces, centerpieces, those kinds of things.
Now, are these all made by designers when they're called designer trees?
Some are
or-
made by designers, a lot of them are made by TWIGS, but I think we're all pretty good
I would say
designers.
you're a designer.
We've had a lot of practice over
Yeah,
the years.
you are all super talented.
We have a section also called tabletop trees,
Okay.
and that's what the smaller
Okay.
tree and that tree over there would be. Sometimes, you have too many trees in your home. I've heard them sometimes at like
Is that
the
such a thing for you all to have too many trees?
Oh yeah, I've had 3 or 4 times. So the smaller trees seem to appeal to a lot of people. They want to
Okay.
do something. They want to spend some money, and so I've watched them. Of course, the husband's being dragged along by the wife, and she's going, well, that's just little. We could just put that in this corner or that corner. And they're also with a bidding starting
Okay.
at the Mingle and Jingle, and it goes all weekend. I've also seen families come in and let the kids pick out a tree for their room or something.
Because you get to take it home after that closes on Sunday, right?
Yeah, well,
Correct.
the big trees are delivered. We deliver them and set them up.
Can't beat that for customer service.
No.
Oh, you set them up also.
No, Mayberry
Okay.
Moving and Storage has been doing that for us
Yes, for
quite a
years.
few years, where they will deliver the trees
Okay,
on the
so-
Monday after.
Wow, so you can be all ready for Christmas. Then you also have a boutique as well, right?
Correct. And there is just a wealth of items there. And they're not all necessary Christmas, but primarily they're decorations. A lot of gift shopping goes on.
And then you have a little area for kids to do shopping.
Kids Corner, that'll be open Saturday night for Prince and Princess Ball for an hour. Then it'll be open 9 to 1 during Breakfast with Santa, and that's open to the public too. So if you walk in the door and your kids want to go in there, they can go in. Each item will be $2.50.
Oh my gosh, so really
And we
reasonable.
have some gracious students from, I believe, UD that are going to come and help volunteer and help the kids and wrap and...
Oh, so your child can go do the shopping, everything can be wrapped,
Right.
and he or she would be set for Christmas.
Yep.
And then you
one
can disappear
afternoon.
in a room where all the baked goods and sweets are.
Okay, tell us about that. That's what I want to hear.
Or
about. Tell us
come
about
bid on
that.
some trees.
Or come get on some trees to get the sweets. And I know when I've purchased them, I throw them in the freezer, and save them
Oh,
for
I did
the
that
holiday.
last year with the buttercreams.
So now,
I
where
think I bought
do
like
you
10
go for
boxes.
that? That's another area?
Twigs are baking.
Okay.
Yeah, or they do go to some outside help too. but it's just
But I mean, to find it, it's in another room.
Another
You're
room
It is.
across
It's in
the
Nutcracker
across
Suites.
the
It'll be as
Nutcracker
soon as you walk
Suites.
in. It'll be where the merchants used to be.
Okay.
So it's now all the Nutcracker Suites will be in there.
So all kinds of things are happening
Yes.
that you have. We talked about the vendors. You've got the children's shopping, which really kind of will take people back to the old TWIGS days. I think
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
which
I
if you
remember
really,
those, yes,
really
yes.
enjoyed that. And then you've got special events too. So is the good place to go the website, Emily, just to get the
I would
full
go to the
schedule?
website and get the full schedule.
Yeah, which we've told you about. But Breakfast with Santa too. You need to have reservations.
You do.
Before that
So
day.
for Mingle and Jingle, Luncheon, Prince and Princess Ball, and both seatings at Breakfast with Santa, you have to have reservations.
But if you were out and about on Saturday, you could just stop in.
oh yeah.
You can
stop in
totally stop
anytime?
in. Yeah,
Just to
stop
come
in
to the
anytime.
trees?
Correct.
Oh, yes.
Correct. But anything that needed the reservation,
No,
we couldn't get you
They'll
in.
be closed.
Right.
How many trees do you think are decorated offhand? Do you have any idea of
How many did you have last year?
Well, between the trees and the wreaths, we usually have about 60 items in designer
my
trees,
gosh.
and we usually have how many tabletops?
Oh my
Probably
gosh, yeah,
30 or more at least.
More than 30.
So you're going to
Yeah.
go and be inspired. You're going to be able
Oh,
to come
yes.
home and come. If
You just kind of get in the mood, you know, and you just start going, and all of a sudden you're just grabbing things and throwing glitter at it or something, you know. You're all,
you're a tree.
Yeah, you're actually kind of thinking what the public would like too. You know, I mean, you know.
Well, for instance, this little baking tree here, is that something that you thought, I'm going to create this, or did you see a piece
Years
and start
ago,
putting it
I
together?
saw what I called a kitchen tree, and I just thought it was the cutest thing, and went to one of my friends' homes who had purchased one like that, and I thought, gosh, that's cute, because it's small.
I
You
can
could
make
just-
that. Is that what you were thinking?
Well, I started actually
Yeah.
last year. I was up in Michigan and at a store, and I saw, especially the mitt. The mitt grabbed my attention, and just started, you know, getting stuff, and because I just thought it was so cute. And that would be something someone would buy with no explanation as to why, but you just like it,
It's adorable.
and you've got a spot for
If
it.
someone's interested in learning more about TWIGS or joining, come to this maybe over the weekend, talk to you all, talk to someone who's a member.
Correct. All of us will have name tags on over the weekend. Well, most of us. Unless we forget them, which happens.
Hey, you're busy. You got the other things to do.
Or you can go to our website. You can type in TWIGS, Terrific Women in Giving, Dayton, Ohio, and our website should pop up. Or the hospital website will pop up, and you can search there too.
And how much is it? A lot of time, or can someone spend as much time as that they can give, or how does that work?
So meetings are typically once a month. Your small group meeting, and then if you're on the auxiliary board or the executive board, it's 2 or 3 times a month, just depending on how much time you
How
want to
you
give.
choose to be involved.
Right.
But you obviously all enjoy
Very
it.
involved.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
we do.
and
lot,
love it.
Very involved
Right.
because I'm sure there's a lot of great relationships.
And I do
that
want to
happen.
stress, you don't
Yeah.
have to be crafty. I mean, I don't paint figures and stuff. I'll do base
You throw
painting.
glitter, we know.
I throw glitter. That I can. I glue. I'm good with the gun, you know. So you just kind of go in and do what you can do to help. You do not have to come in with fantastic ideas and all that stuff. You kind of feed off each other.
Well, yeah, being around creative people really spurs creativity. So I'm sure you all can. I mean, these are phenomenal, but you know, I'm sure you have all kinds of trees as well. And then auction items are what types of things would be being auctioned?
All kinds.
Oh, that could be a gift
I
basket.
know we have this great basket here too.
That's a night before Christmas basket. So it has things, hot chocolate, a puzzle, a book, you know, some throws, things like that, cookies, you know, a mix to make cookies for Santa. So, you know, that would be something that, you know, parents might enjoy getting, you know, because they could do that the night before Christmas with their children.
So just a
We've
gamut
got-
of
Right, we've
items.
got game systems. We've got
raffles too.
Beauty
Yeah,
all the good
products.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
So we
got
want to make
raffles.
sure that you are at the presidential this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check the website for more information, but it's a great cause. Hope you get out and support it. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you very much.
Yes.